Welcome back to the Jonah and Ben podcast. I forgot to turn that off. Today is February 18th, 2025. It's 3:10 p.m. 4 days plus one from the start of the MLS season. I'm joined, of course, by my co-host and MLS superfan, Ben, from the Jonah and Ben podcast.
Hello. Today we're going to be previewing Match Day 1 in MLS and as well making our predictions for the 2025 MLS season. Of course, 2024 season ended with heartbreak for the New York Red Bulls as they lost MLS Cup 2-1. So we will preview this year's season. Now over to you.
What do you want to do first? The match day one or the entire season and our predictions?
Your choice.
No, I was asking you. This was your idea.
I guess we'll do the Match Day predictions.
Okay, I don't even know what the games are. So,
Okay, just give me a moment, please. To kick
No,
off
hurry.
Match Day 1, Los Angeles Football Club take on Minnesota United at 4:30 Eastern at Bank of California Stadium. Who do you have in this one?
How about you let me see? LAFC 3-1.
I have LA 2-0 with Danny Bouanga brace. The next match in Saturday's slate of games is Inter Miami versus New York City FC at 7:30.
Into Miami 4-0.
Miami 6-1.
Columbus versus Chicago in a Midwestern matchup.
I'll go with the Crew in this one with 2 goals coming from Rossi, but the Fire get one back with Hugo Kuipers.
Columbus 2-0. Atlanta United take on the Montreal Impact at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
That should be a dominant win for Atlanta. Honestly, that should be like 4-0 for the Five Stripes. But I wouldn't be surprised if the Impact put up a fight in that game.
I have Atlanta winning 3-1. Orlando City Soccer Club take on the Philadelphia Union.
No.
1-0 Orlando City.
Scum take on Toronto.
DC United take on the Toronto Raptors. 2-2.
I'll go with a 1-0 Toronto win.
Cincinnati hosts the defending Eastern Conference champion New York Red Bulls.
I hope the Red Bulls win. They just got Evander, though, Cincinnati, so that is scary.
It's his first game.
It's still Evander. I'll have Red Bulls 2-1 with Morgan and Forsberg scoring, but Cincinnati get one back with Kevin Danke or whatever his name is. Kelvin, I think.
1-1. I'm not doing the goal scorers.
Moving on, Austin FC take on
that should be saved for weeks when there's less games.
The Kansas City Wizards take on Austin FC at Q2 Stadium. What's your predictions for that one?
Dynamo win 3-1. Oh, you were talking about Austin Sporting Kansas City. 2-2.
Nashville Soccer.
You didn't put yours.
Oh, yes. I'll have a 1-0 Austin win.
Nashville hosts the New England Revolution.
Revs 1-0 loss. Hani Mukhtar scoring.
2-1 Nashville victory.
The Houston Dynamo take on the Dallas Burn at Shell Energy Stadium. I'll go with a 2-1 Dallas win with Lucho Acosta getting a brace.
3-2 Houston victory. St. Louis hosts the Colorado Rapids.
1-0 St. Louis.
2-1 Colorado. Real Salt Lake travel to San Jose Earthquakes.
That's going to be a 0-0.
1-0 San Jose. And our final game of the weekend slate is Seattle Sounders hosting Charlotte FC. I have Sounders winning soundedly 3-1.
There's 2 more games in the match day. Sounders 1-0. For the final games of the match day, the Portland Timbers take on Sunday the Vancouver Whitecaps at 4 o'clock. I will go with the 0-0 in Providence Park.
Portland beats the Whitecaps 1-0. And the last game of next weekend's games is Los Angeles Galaxy hosting San Diego Football Club in their first ever match. I have Galaxy winning 2-0. As San Diego's wait for a goal will go on.
I'll go with a 1-1 for Dignity Health Sports Park haters. All right. That's our predictions for match day 1. Let's move over to our season predictions.
I don't know. So fucking boring.
I guess.
Okay, I'll start. Fine. We'll start with the Western Conference.
All right.
We'll go from left to right. In 15th, I have the Vancouver Whitecappers.
All right. In 15th, I have Real Salt Lake.
In 14th, I have Football Club Dallas.
In 14th, I have Sporting Kansas City.
In 13th, I have the San Diego Padres.
In 13th, I have the Houston Astros.
In 12th, I put FC Dallas twice. Just keep going.
In 12th, I have the Dallas Burn.
In 11th, I have the Colorado Rapids.
In 11th, I have the Vancouver Canucks.
In 10th, I have the Portland Timber Joeys.
In 10th, I have the St. Louis Cardinals.
In 9th, I have the St. Louis Cardinals.
In 9th, I have Austin FC.
In 8th, I have Sporting KC.
In 8th, I have the Portland Trailblazers.
In 7th, I have Minnesota United.
In 7th, I have the Colorado Rapids.
In 7th, I have Minnesota United.
In 6th, I have the San Jose Earthquakes.
In 6th, I have Houston Dynamo.
In 5th, I have the San Diego Padres.
What? As an expansion team?
I think they're going to have a good year.
Not that good.
Chucky Lozano looks good. I don't know.
He's 40. In 5th, I have LA Galaxy. And in 4th, I have Real Salt Lake.
In 4th, I have the Los Angeles Galaxy.
In 3rd, I have the San Jose Earthquakes.
In 3rd, I have Minnesota United.
In 2nd, I have LAFC.
In 2nd, I have LAFC.
There you go. In 1st, I have the Seattle Sounders.
In 1st, I have the Seattle Sounders.
You copied me. I'm 2-1. All right, before we move on to the Eastern Conference, who is your predicted top goal scorer for the 2025 MLS regular season?
Benteke.
Dennis Boyanga. Who's your top assister?
He all shall not be named.
Miguel Almiron. All right, now moving on to the Eastern Conference. You can start.
In 15th, I have your wooden spoon winners, the Scum.
I have 15th. I have the Philadelphia Union.
In 14th, I have Chicago's worst sports team somehow, the Chicago Fire.
Blackhawks are still worse. Nashville. In 14th, I have Nashville Soccer Club.
In 13th, I have Massachusetts' very own, the New England Revolution.
Okay. In 13th, I have Toronto FC.
In 12th, I have a team based out of Chester, Pennsylvania. It's the Philadelphia Union.
In 12th, I have the Montreal Impact.
In 11th, a team based out of Ontario, Toronto FC.
Can you just say the team?
Okay, fine.
11th, I have DC United.
In 10th, I have that team from Queens.
In 10th, I have Chicago's on Fire.
In 9th, I have the Nashville Predators.
In 9th, I have the New England Revolution.
In 8th, I have the Montreal Canadiens.
Okay, that's annoying. In 8th, I have Orlando City.
In 7th, I have the Columbus Goo.
In 7th, that's funny. In 7th, I have New York City Football.
In 6th, I have Orlando City.
In 6th, I have Charlotte Football Club.
In 5th, I have the New York Red Bulls.
In 5th, I have the New York Red Bulls. What are the
In
odds?
4th, I have Charlotte.
In 4th, I have FC Cincinnati.
In 3rd, I have Atlanta.
What are the odds again? 3rd, I have Atlanta United. In 2nd, we have Inter Miami.
We? Don't speak for me.
What do you have in 2nd?
The Cincinnati.
In 2nd, I have Inter Miami Football Club.
In 1st, I have Miami.
In 1st, I have Columbus Crew.
Columbus
so
Goo
that- Wait. All right, time to argue.
Columbus Goo got rid of Cucho!
And that's why they'll finish first, because they'll actually play like a team this year instead of relying on one individual player. You don't think Wilfred Nancy isn't still one of the best managers in the league?
I mean, he is, but like,
You don't think Miami's going to downgrade after they got rid of their manager who's won international trophies for an inexperienced guy in his first job?
come on, you know
Miami's going to fall off a little bit.
they didn't
There's
have a manager last year.
Yes,
You know they didn't play with one.
Yes, they did. Messi missed almost half the season, and they still finished first.
In the games they played without Messi, they did not look great, honestly.
Man, I know you hate him, but Tata Martino was a big reason why they were so good last year.
That's debatable.
And how is it debatable?
I don't know.
You just don't have an argument. They're going to fall off a little bit. Their new manager is literally just a yes man. I know the old one was, but he had actually had a lot of experience. This guy is, I love Javier Mascherano, but he has no experience. And it's just, a yes man to be there.
Who's your MVP for the season?
My MVP is Evander Kane.
Well,
Without the
damn,
Kane.
we had the same MVP then.
You stole my pick again, just like with the Red Bulls, LAFC, and the Sounders in Atlanta.
Who's your goalkeeper of the year?
My Golden Glove winner doesn't mean he'll be the best. He probably won't be, but it's Hugo Lloris. I just think he'll have the best defense in front of him.
I think the best goalie in 2025 is going to be Roman Celentano for FC Cincinnati.
You think he'll keep the most clean sheets?
Uh,
Because that's not what that's not what I asked you to do. I asked you to do Golden Glove, not the best goalie.
yeah, and I think he's going to be the best goalie.
But do you think he'll have the Golden Glove? Because those
Yes.
aren't synonymous.
Yes, he's going to have a good year.
Okay, was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
You could bring something up.
Like what?
You know what?
No. Today's a Champions League. Club Brugge lead Atalanta on the tie 3-1. Milan got knocked out to Feyenoord they lost 2-1 on the tie. They drew 1-1 at the San Siro today. I predicted that. I predicted they would go out today in a draw, and they did, thanks to a very rare second yellow on a dive from Theo Hernandez. It was actually a very interesting call that you don't see a lot. It was the right call, too. Otherwise, in the world of football, I think more interesting things will happen tomorrow, which is why this podcast should have been on Wednesday, when MLS games are on Wednesdays and Saturdays anyway.
Oh, come on. You know there's CONCACAF Champions Cup tonight.
Is that what you were referring to?
Well, I mean, of course, because,
No.
I forget who plays today, but
So then, no.
I think LAFC plays the Rapids. I concur that the LAFC play the Rapids. But I have to wait for Yes, LAFC play the Rapids tonight at Dick's Sporting Goods Park when it's going to be like 9 degrees out. So, go Rapids. In tomorrow's slate of Champions Cup matches.
No.
Okay.
Currently, Bayern leads Celtic in their tie 2-1. 0-0 currently at the Allianz Stadium. And Benfica lead Monaco 1-0 on the draw, but it's currently 0-0 at
Baseball
Sporting de Luz.
never dies.
Dortmund play Sporting tomorrow. Real Madrid face City, and they lead 3-2 going back to their Bernabeu. PSV host Juventus, with Juventus holding a 2-1 lead on the tie, and PSG host everyone's favorite club, Brest, and they lead 3-0. So my predictions for that would be Dortmund, Real, PSV, and PSG to go through. I believe Juve will blow it, just like Milan did. Well, Milan didn't blow it, but as favorites and scoring in the first minute, you would have expected them to go through.
PSV.
They have a lot of talent, but just a lot of shit thrown together at the wall. Talented, but cheap is basically their club motto right now. So for the next 3 minutes and 40 seconds, this will be a Ben-only podcast.
Oh. Have you ever had a dream? No. Go, Habs, go. Go, Habs, go. Go,
Were you
Habs,
referring
go.
to Team USA versus Canada on Thursday?
No.
Then what were you referring to?
Not Canada, the Canadians.
What?
The Habs.
Why? Who cares about the Habs?
They're the greatest team in all of Montreal.
We're not going to talk about the Habs.
Okay.
Why would we?
That would be kind of odd, but yeah, that would be sick all hell.
No, it wouldn't.
We're going on Preds game.
Is that what you wanted to talk about?
I like it.
What did you want to talk about?
You can start yapping.
I'm not gonna.
Oh, wait, is that your favorite artist?
No.
Oh, you don't listen to Gunna?
Nobody does.
That's a shame.
Stop talking.
Fuck!
I might just finish this upstairs.
John, I'm not letting you use my charger because I know you took it last night.
I didn't.
My computer wasn't that low earlier.
I didn't take it. No, I get basement now. I get basement now.
What?
You want to fight on it?
How?
What do you mean? I get basement now. Get out of my chair.
What?
Get out of my chair.
Is this for the video?
Get out of my chair.
What?
Why are you laughing?
Is this for the video? Oh, you're recording. I see. Jonah, I have a cup and a jersey on. What the fuck?
Talk about breaking immersion. I was clearly trying to do something and you just kept talking about, is this for the video? Come on. It was, that's the point! Oh my god, if I told you, what would, Jesus, Ben. I'm gonna delete this.
No! Everyone!
Nice shot. Goodbye.